Hey guys, welcome in today. I'm going to be covering the spike in gas stealing. It's going on in the pumps. It's going on in your personal vehicle. Um, People are just drilling holes. They're breaking the machines. All kinds of ways to get a little bit of gas and cause you a lot of problems. So let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so first up we got Fox 5 Atlanta. They got a video titled "Gas Thieves Are Drilling Holes in Car Gas Tanks." Let's get straight into it.
Price of gas isn't bad enough. Now someone's been going around stealing gas from others.
And the theft is costing car owners a lot more than it would to fill up. News Edge reporter Denise Dillon tells us how the thieves are doing it.
You would think someone is simply siphoning the gas, but no. Someone is drilling holes into the car's gas tank.
God, I hope they burn down.
Out.
The guy heard him come out and, ran around his car and got back in, and he had a gas tank. And then he could hear and smell all the gas pouring out of his truck.
Michelle King says her husband saw a suspicious man
Scum.
carrying a small gas can near his truck one morning.
For what?
The Kings believe that
20
man
bucks?
drilled this hole in the gas tank.
We just watched
Freaking losers.
all the gas pour out onto the street, and the guy just had a little can, so he had maybe gotten a gallon or two out of all of that.
$5.
Soon learned
You
through
stole
social
$5.
media, the same thing happened to many others across Edgewood, Kirkwood, and East Atlanta. She didn't know anything was wrong with her car until she got about 2 miles down the road.
The light turned green and the car cut off.
That is sad.
So no go.
She knew
No
she
go.
had just filled up the night before, but tried to put more gas into it anyway.
I look up under my car. $75 worth of gas is flowing on the ground now like honey.
Her mechanic told
Oh
her
my
someone
goodness.
had drilled a hole in her tank. These are the metal shavings. She's frustrated and angry.
This is very costly. Like a tank for my car was anywhere from $700 and up. Like, some people tanks are $2,000.
I mean, nobody gonna get held accountable for this. This is
Depending on the type
gross.
of vehicle you have, this is causing
Even if you
a
catch the
lot of
guy, I
trouble
mean,
for people.
you're still footing the
I'm
bill.
told initially not many people called police about this, thinking nothing could be done. But now, thanks to social media,
There's a lot of
more and
people that ain't got no
people
faith
are
in the
coming
police, let me
together.
tell
They're
you.
sending videos and
The
images
criminal
of
justice
the
system
person
is a joke.
they think is doing it and the car that he is driving, hoping police can put an end to the gas thefts. In Atlanta, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
Alright guys, next up we got a video coming from KPRC2, Click to Houston, called Gas Station Manager Says Thieves Stole Thousands in Gas. Let's check it out.
Prices shooting up. Some thieves now stealing gas, not just a few gallons, but in the hundreds in just a single setting. Our Bill Barajas live from a mom and pop gas station in Southwest Houston. They say they're now out of thousands of dollars because of this bill.
Right, and with
Thousands of
gas
dollars.
prices soaring, as you can see here, just behind me,
Oh,
this
that
family
was
owned
cheap,
gas
huh? How
station
long ago was
said
this
they were
video?
targeted by
$3.90
4
at
days
Chevron?
in a row. The gas station manager telling
Ooh.
me cameras here at the gas station caught them using these underground
Houston
storage
must just
tanks
have cheap
to
gas.
steal
How long ago was
over
this posted?
1,000 gallons of diesel fuel.
About a week ago?
Surveillance cameras caught this van
Wow.
parking at the same location on multiple occasions. From the camera's angle, it looks to be harmless, but Jerry Thiel, the Fuquay
This guy
Express
was
store manager, says
onto
the
it,
van is
man. This guy
actually
knew what he was
just over
doing.
The underground storage tanks.
At first, we were like, "Oh, I wonder what he's doing there," because we didn't see anybody get out of the vehicle. But then we realized, oh, there's probably a trap door inside the vehicle, and he's pumping like that.
Thiel says he began reviewing the store's cameras because his daily inventory checks just weren't adding up.
Three consecutive days, it was about 350 gallons of diesel
350 gallons,
uh,
bro.
per day.
The stolen liquid gold costing Thiel and his family about $5,000 to $6,000. He says the person responsible tried to come back a fourth day.
This was this past Friday. The fourth day, I was actually in the office when he.
So they're drilling
when he decided
holes.
to show up.
They're pulling up with trap
And,
doors, just
as soon
siphoning
as-
straight from the
As soon
pumps.
as I saw him drive over the tanks, I sprinted out of the
Boy,
office.
you ain't gonna catch them, and even if you did, what are you gonna do, man?
Down.
Come on now, let's be smart. Let's be smart against these criminals.
It was a dangerous decision, but wanted them to know he was on to them.
We have bills to pay. We got employees that count us, that work for us, and that are living, that need that money.
Yeah. Well, you gotta pay them, man.
Thio tells us he believes
gotta pay your employees, man.
May have had an accomplice and
hopefully your insurance helps you out on that one.
With the Houston Police Department, we called them tonight to ask about this case, but we're unable to get any information. We're live in Southwest Houston. Bill Barajas, KPRC 2 News.
Bill, thank you.
All right, so this next video comes to us from KTLA 5. The title's Fuel Thieves Test New Methods Amid Rising Gas Prices. As opposed to the last two we just seen, you know, drilling a hole. I mean, that's pretty new, you know, used to be able to siphon it, but these modern cars, they got anti-siphoning mechanisms in there. A trap door and just stealing it straight out of the ground at the pump. Here we have another example. There's plenty of videos to find gas thieves all over the country. I just wanted to share with y'all one of each that I found.
Yeah, Sharon, Micah, you're right. It is a new kind of gas thief. They take construction trucks, they modify them with huge
good old
plastic
scam
tanks
likely, man. They never stop.
Then they are able to access the gas pumps so that they just keep dispensing. They fill up the plastic tanks and sometimes get away with thousands of gallons.
Thousands of gallons. See, we stepping it up, man. Look at these guys. All three of these vehicles, 1, 2, and 3.
Trucks at the pumps at this Chevron station in Long Beach. Watch the left of your screen. When police show up,
Scumbags, man.
Scatter.
They're super
Can't even face the music.
The trucks are equipped with huge plastic tanks. They break the gas pump so it just keeps dispensing.
Looks like the construction truck, but in the middle is designed as the tank. That means everything's modified.
The thieves have hit at least 3 LA area gas stations. In Wilmington, they got away with more than 5,000 gallons.
You know, one thing about LA crime is it gets exported, right? So they got caught onto over here.
Across the US,
they're going to dip out.
Are spiking.
I seen this video, this guy getting arrested. He was smiling. Once they put him on that bumper, man, he was smiling. He was happy to get arrested.
Says when she arrived at work,
just hope he gets happy when he gets it up his butt.
Had the tanks emptied.
Like, oh my God, all our gas. And they're huge. One of them's a 14-foot box truck, so that's like $200 worth of gas.
Back here in Southern California, the gas thieves are more sophisticated, and station employees now are alerting each other. Be on the lookout for trucks that fill up, way up.
I'm so upset. I know they're coming soon.
It's gross, and they're just going to pass this on to the consumers. You thought gas prices was going up just because of some
police have arrested
geopolitical situations that are going on right now? Well,
several of those trucks, they say,
there's more to it. There's always more to it.
Store or transport gasoline. Essentially, they say they are like rolling bombs. We're live tonight in Santa Ana. I'm Sandra Mitchell.
They deserve to get blowed up. That's what it is.
Back to you.
All right, this next one's going to be my very first time featuring a national news outlet doing one of these stories. So I mean, at least it's getting the news. Came out yesterday from CNN. It's called Watch. Here's how thieves are stealing gas across the U.S. And this is just kind of a breakdown of what we've just seen. But, you know, it's finally somebody's mentioning it over on the national level here. So let's check it out.
Skyrocketing gas prices have fueled a new nationwide crime wave, with brazen thieves stealing gas from cars, trucks, and gas stations themselves. CNN's Adrian Broaddus is live for us in Chicago. Adrian, what is behind this dramatic spike in these thefts?
Brianna, good morning. I spoke with members of law enforcement across the country, and they say the spike in gas is likely fueling this crime. And the thieves are
fueling it because they could resell it, and they know it's going to be worth something. This ain't for personal use, I promise you. Thousands of gallons ain't for personal use, you know. Gas does expire. You ain't going to use it all.
They smelled it.
They're probably selling it for $3 a gallon or something.
As soon as you put it in the air, everybody could see that somebody had actually drilled a hole.
You know somebody that's selling gas?
Right here.
Come on now. Look at these people's lives getting changed.
Mike Gross said this Jeep, a trade-in, was sitting on the parking lot of the dealership he owns. This is the drill Neillsville police say gas thieves used.
So there was maybe 3 or 4 gallons of gas in there, and he did probably close to about $1,500 of damage in order to try to steal
$1,500, man. I know it's a
gas.
car dealership. I'm sure you guys got a video. I don't know why you guys didn't release it with this news, but let's get these people famous, man.
Individuals and targeting gas stations with
In this time right now, you got scumbags, man, just absolute scum. That's the video we watched earlier.
Stole 1,000 gallons of fuel from his family's gas station over a 3-day period. At first, he thought his sensors were off.
This makes me kind of frustrated and angry. I can't pass this off to my customer.
The van is seen on security footage parking on top of the underground fuel tank.
They'll break the lock, and then they'll have a trap door inside their minivan. They'll open that up, break the lock inside our little little tube that goes into our tank. They'll insert their own tube and then start their pump. And then that's when the diesel.
That sounds way too easy, man. Y'all need to fix that.
Security cameras captured trucks filling up with diesel at this Chevron station throughout the night. The owner told CNN
those look like the same guys almost.
Gallons of gas were gone, and the value at least $10,000.
$10,000.
And especially an egregious crime.
Holy moly!
Individuals taking advantage of businesses like this.
In North Carolina, surveillance.
Somebody's selling this gas, y'all. We need to be on the lookout for that guy, whether it was on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever. Somebody's selling gas. You know, the guy on the corner, he's selling gas instead of DVDs now. Let's put some heat under his ass.
Washington, the Everett Police Department posting a warning on Facebook, telling residents to park in a garage or a high-traveled area due to the increase in gas.
A high-traveled area, man.
Back in Wisconsin,
where are you gonna park in a high-traveled area?
To replace Mike's
parking lots, man.
Tank begins.
They're dead in the middle of the night.
Insurance adjuster, and he said he's seen several times now where people have started.
You're not giving us any solutions to the problem here.
Not only is it not the smartest way to try to get gas out of there,
but I get it, you know,
pretty dangerous way as well.
Come on, let's be real. So we've just covered throughout the videos different ways that the thieves are acting and being knuckleheads and scumbags and all that, you know, but it don't matter what sort of geopolitical situation, how high the gas prices are. There's always going to be thieves out there, and a lot of these news outlets they're telling us to put a lock and cap on our gas tank or park in a well-lit area or a highly traveled area, but I mean none of that. We have the ability. They're not stealing it out of the gas tank import area. You know, they're drilling holes underneath. You know, you're gonna put a whole shell around your gas tank. You know, steel maybe, so they can't drill through it. Like that's significantly more expensive. So in this next little clip, we're gonna be going over how you can, if your insurance covers it, and how you can go about reporting it to your insurance. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, y'all. So I found this one over here on Forbes Advisor. We got the editor, Jason Metz. Title's called, "Does Auto Insurance Cover Gas Theft?" And here we go. It's just kind of a news recap, a nice little ad about insurance, of course. But here we go. The car insurance for gas theft. If a thief damages your car while stealing gas, such as drilling holes in your fuel tank or prying open your fuel door, repairs are covered under the comprehensive insurance portion of your auto policy. If you have comprehensive coverage, without it, you won't have coverage for any damage a gas thief does to your vehicle. So just go ahead and be sure to go ahead and call your insurance company, find out if you got comprehensive. Now's a good time before you get hit. Says, but don't expect your auto insurance company to reimburse you for the stolen gasoline. I mean, who would? For example, Allstate does not pay to replace stolen gas from the fuel tank. Comprehensive insurance also covers other problems such as car theft, vandalism, blah, 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 blah. Collision with animals. Yeah, watch out for them raccoons, man. The national average cost for comprehensive insurance is $172 per year, according to the National Association of Insurance Commissioners. So $172 per year. I mean, that's not going to increase your premium very much, guys. So it also goes on to say it's also often sold with collision insurance, which is probably, you know, the more, you got liability, you got collision insurance, you know, in case, you know, that's it though. So it helps pay for your car repair bills if you crash into something like a pole or guardrail. It says you are likely required to carry both collision and comprehensive insurance if you have a car loan or lease. So if you're still paying that thing off, chances are when you signed up for insurance, they were like, "Oh, you're gonna need this." So let's just get out there, call your insurance provider, and just find out, you know, just for that peace of mind in case this does happen. You as we can see, gas prices ain't going down anytime soon. These thieves are running away. They're going to continue doing what they do best, and that's being scumbags. So let's do our best to CYOA, cover your own ass. This one here is how to file an insurance claim for gas theft. So I really like this article. That's why I'm sharing it with y'all from Forbes.com. It's pretty thorough. I really appreciated the time they spent in making this article. So I just want to pass it on to y'all. So here's how to file an insurance claim for gas theft. Document the damage. Take photos of any damage to your fuel door or fuel tank. Contact the police. Call your local police department to file a report. Your insurance company may require a copy of the police report. They are going to require that copy. They're not just going to take your word for it. They don't believe us like that, right? They got rules and regulations going on over there. So file an insurance claim. Call your insurance company, insurance agent, or file a claim. And don't forget, you're gonna have to pay your deductible, right? So I mean, my deductible ain't cheap. It's like $1,000. So I'll probably be footing this one out my own pocket, right? But I'll probably get on the horn and see how much my premium is going to increase if I want to look at a deductible more like $250. It's probably going to jump that price up, but that means you only got to pay $250 when someone does something stupid like this or what have you. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Thanks for visiting. Take it easy.